Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to HOGILAC TV. I'm Rob. Today I'm going to introduce you to the HOGILAC. Make sure you like, subscribe to my channel, and if there's anything you want to talk about, send me a comment and we can do that too. Alright, so first upgrade we're going to talk about today. I really like this upgrade. One of the first things I did when I picked the bike up, talk about the suspension on it. I came off of a 2003 electric glide, so I wasn't into, a lot of guys do the Olins, a lot more, pretty expensive shocks out there, but I decided to go with the American air suspension. Talked to a guy there named Mark, provided some great customer service, provided me with a good military discount. And he said that it's pretty simple to put on. Didn't have to pay anybody to do it. Did it myself right here in the garage. And but it's like by far my most favorite customization that I did. I'm going to show that to you. You see how it works pretty quick. But right now it has no air in it. I hit a button and I can turn my compressor on. Just that quick. The air is up. And it also has a quick dump. Air it up. Shocks are excellent. Right there, the compressor's gonna run for a minute until it fills back up. Once it fills up, it's gonna go off and it's good to go. The cool thing I like about this upgrade though is I can lock my air in and I don't have to worry about it coming out. And when I need to dump it, I open it up, dump it down, and I don't have a gauge on it, but I just know where it's set right, and it glides real nice. I like the way it rides. But talk to Mark over American Air Suspension, and I give you a deal on that. I also have it for the front, but I haven't installed the front yet. And eventually I get the front knocked out, and that'll be another video. We'll talk about that later. But if you have any questions, just leave some comments. Let me know about that air suspension, and check it out. Alright, next thing we're going to talk about is stereo added to this. Had the bike for a couple weeks before I put the stereo on. Did some research. Found a couple guys on the internet. A lot of good guys out there doing some stereos, some good guys in California. But what I didn't want to do is, I don't want to take my bike somewhere else to get something done miles away. And if I couldn't, hook it up or have some problems with it, I have to get back over there. So I searched some local stuff right here in Las Vegas, 702 Motoring. Got that named Paul. Called him on the phone, talked to him once or twice. Got my bike in, did some stereo upgrades. And told him what I wanted. He made some recommendations, and then we perfected from there. But what I ended up going with was I kept my stock head unit because I don't have a problem with it. Actually, the only problem I have with it, it takes a while to sync up to the Bluetooth, so when you're riding, you're rushing, but there shouldn't be no rushing to ride because being a retired veteran, all I do is ride anyway, so it's all good. I'm not in a rush to get nowhere. So I have my stock head unit, Harley Davidson, and the great thing about that is it has all the Harley Davidson shops, Harley Davidson dealerships. That's what I like about that building, the nav, so that's cool. I wanted to keep that unit. Maybe I'll look at some other stuff later. But anyway, Paul recommended some diamond. I gave him a budget and told him where I wanted to be at, but I ended up going with all diamond equipment, some diamond 6.5s, diamond speakers mounted here. So I have some 6-inch diamonds up in the fairings. One was some diamond 6x9s down in the bags. Wasn't really cool about doing that because I didn't want to mess the paint job up and do it with the paint job in the bags. But he said he can do it. We got it done. Everything worked out. And actually, it's not pretty bad too. Let me tune it up for you, let you check it out. So that's pretty good. Even riding at 75, 80 miles per hour, you can hear it. Even if I decide I need to go a little faster, I can still hear it. I could hear it before, but this is I definitely hear it, and others hear it too. So I'm totally happy with that. At some point, I may look at if I want to do some upgrades. I still have some rooms I can, some room in the lowers that I can do. add some more speakers. But right now, I'm pretty much content. Another good upgrade I made there, and it makes riding a difference. So if you haven't installed a stereo yet, check out some different options out there, do some research, and make your decision on it. But it definitely improves your ride. All right, next upgrade we'll talk about. When I got the bike, I had some stock grips, stock running boards. We all know how we do that, but that's why we got Harley Davidson. In my first video, I said the reason I chose Harley Davidson because the different things you do to customize it. That's what I like about Harley Davidson, you make it yours. So our next upgrade we're talking about here is Cycle Smiths. If you haven't seen them, check them out. What I did with Cycle Smiths, I got some floorboards, passenger boards, and along with that accessory there, once I bought the floorboards, passenger boards, I seen where I had a couple of upgrades I can make. So at that point, okay, they have the grips, so I got the hand grips. At first when I got the hand grips, they wasn't really comfortable to me because the other grips I had were a lot thicker. But as I rode and got a couple rides in, they became normal, natural, so I guess it's all about getting used to them. But at first I wasn't used to them because they were a lot smaller. But they look good. If you look good, eventually you're gonna feel good. That's what it's all about. Floorboards, I think they're like 18 inches. And I can put my feet a couple of different ways on the floorboard. I can put them up top, can bring them back. Every now and then I get relaxed on the road for a little while. I can rest my foot on the rear passenger board and really get relaxed. Also in here you have the heel toe shifters. And on this side here you also have the derby cover. And around the other side I have a timing cover. So it's all one set. And when I bought this stuff I was talking to them. Currently they don't have any foot pegs. But eventually, I think they'll be making some of those. And once they make those, I'll pick those up. Until then, these are the one I needed to do, the Harley Davidson footboards. They work out right there, that I can pull up when I'm, pop up, relax a little more when I'm riding. But check them out, Cycle Smiths, really good stuff. And you get them in several colors. But, my theme is the chrome, so I'm with the chrome. Next upgrade, totally custom. When I picked the bike up, I didn't really like the seat that was on it. Got beat out. It's out of Los Angeles, California. Got turned on to him, and he put me the double diamond stitch on the seat. Works out perfect. I do like this seat here, and this is like the wintertime seat where I'm hitting the road because this seat goes with 2 up. And when I'm hitting the road, I have my trunk on, so this is what I have with the trunk. However, when I'm not riding, the trunk on, I put the solo on, which gives it a more custom look, and I like the look of that better. But when you're on the road, you need to have some space and storage, so I don't have any options. However, I do need to get this seat here stitched out with the orange stitching, just like the 2-up seat, but I'll get that done sometime when I catch a break. But Beat Out Custom out of Los Angeles, California, does a good job on your seats, so check them out too. All right, next upgrade we're going to talk about is windshield. This is Clockworks. I want to say a 9-inch windshield. I was looking at a 6-inch, but I think it's a 9-inch. And I was down in Phoenix Bike Week last year. Talked to the guy about it, and I really like the look of the smaller windshield, but I need just a little bit of wind deflection here. So they said this right here will perform at the next level. So I got a shorter one, but I get the performance out of the smaller windshield of the larger windshield. And it's cool. I can ride 75, 80 miles per hour and have a cigar, and it's all good to go. So this windshield is cool. I do think it would be nice to have one a little bit taller, but it don't look as cool. What looks cool is like no windshield, but that's not practical to smoke a cigar on. But figure out what works for you. But Clockworks is definitely a good windshield to get. No issues with it. They even hooked me up with a nice little frame on it right there, which gives it a little finishing look. And it's black and matches everything. Not a bad windshield. The guy told me about how it bends up and all that kind of stuff, but I wasn't really concerned how well it bends, how flexible it is. Because once I put it on the bike, I'm not gonna bend it. But it's a good sales pitch. That's not why I bought it. I bought it because it looks good. And check them out. You're running into them down at Bike Week or look them up online, but it's a good windshield. Thanks for tuning in to HOGILAC TV. I'm Rob. This is the HOGILAC. Like this video, subscribe. and leave me a comment and let me know what's the favorite upgrade you did to your bike. Let's rock.